Hi Pisces, my name is Anishka. We're just going to get into this reading. There's a lot of different things going on with the planets. Shit could just feel really weird. I do think that there was like a storm or some shadow work that you all could have been experiencing from the eclipse, depending on your placements and the degrees. I know I was. It was super tough time for me. But I'm feeling a lot better, and I wanted to tap in and check how the collective was doing. The Pisces collective, there's a mass awakening that's happening right now, a mass. And a lot of people are not understanding. Like, they think they have a spiritual base, and they do, but it's still hard to let go of this belief system, this rigid paradigm. And we're needing more nature, more love, more openness to the shift. Spirit, what messages do you, oh, okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Pisces collective? What messages are coming through, Spirit? This awakening, this. Death and rebirth. Indecision. So I would say this has something to do with your root chakra, but we're going to get into that. On the bottom of the deck is health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I think this is maybe being more in nature, opening this heart chakra, and paying more attention to your health. Loneliness. Some of you could be feeling lonely at this time during this shift. So we're going to tap into that energy. See what's good. Trust. Accept my inner voice. I will always guide me. That will always guide me and protect me. I think this is also like remembering with the blue and the purple, this is the connection to divine and our emotions. And I think just remembering that you have the tools, you have gone through this portal already. I'm getting once before. This is just something that I'm channeling. And you definitely are trusting in your voice. And I think you're trusting your voice over anyone else's. And I think before you wouldn't have done that. So I think this is also relevant to now. Death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. This is allowing the dissolution of the old paradigm, old relationships, things that are dissolving out that feel painful, that feel blocked, that just don't feel good. And I think we normalize relationships being dysfunctional or situations feeling bogged down. That's not. I know it's like, oh, that's not how life should be, but I mean that's not. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Focusing on allowing this change to happen. Being out in nature, trusting that you are guided, that you have the tools. I think when we get into this lack energy, and I'm picking up this lack because it's like trust and decision, that something is going to be taking away from us. But yes, sometimes you do have to give up something, but the something could be something that's not serving you anymore. And not going back and forth on your indecision, your well, I guess I said solar plexus. There is some orange in there, and that is your confidence. But the solar plexus is connected to the third eye. And if you can see closely, you could see the orange life path in the middle, and the root chakra, which is red, is the base. And we have the throat, which is the lapis color. So I'm just really picking up that your root chakra needs to be activated at this time, or it could be blocked. And I'm getting like building blocks, building your foundation again, the indecision into rebuilding your foundation. So there is a change coming. There is a change coming. What else do I want to use? What else, Spirit? Also, we do have another eclipse coming on the, I want to say the 8th, April 8th. So the last one we had was just like things coming to an end or being resolved. And this one is the birthing of something new, trusting, allowing the rebirth to happen. I just feel like it's going to happen regardless. That's just what I'm getting for some of us. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. I would say this has to do with the Libra eclipse that we had, things coming into balance, us not being people pleasers and giving our energy to help people. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Trust. Guide represents the nature of the divine and yourself. This owl is giving me wisdom, and the red is giving me action. And I think this is also just back to what I was saying, us having the tools. This is fate. This is something the divine is doing at this time. Divine guidance, death, endings. Don Juan spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. There could be somebody coming into your energy that that you could be indecisive about. That could be for some of you. I actually want to pull some other oracle because this is really confusing right now. Like this part. Child magical. I think this is like the inner child. The inner child. Trusting, building trust again with your inner child. And if there is an indecision about a partnership that you feel like might disrupt your foundation, I feel like this is not, I just feel like you don't have to be afraid if you're feeling that way. What else, Spirit? Orphaned. Wow, the child again. Serendipity. Higher power. 4 is also foundation. It's also like the 4 of wands in the tarot deck. Higher power. There's also a key on the forehead. So I do feel like this is a divine connection that's coming in that you're feeling indecisive about. Serendipity, this is luck. So there's an ending to something where you felt like you couldn't trust because of something that happened, something with your inner child, you feeling alone in your situation or not trusting yourself because of something with your inner child. Because 5 is about change, 9 is about endings, and serendipity is like this death and rebirth process that is divinely guided. Being ascended up is like you're being guided to go up, and shit is just like not making sense right now. Indecision. Bottom of the deck. Flexible. This is like the Fool card. Chop wood. Let's get into some tarot for this message. Trust. One more shuffle. What messages are coming through for the Pisces collective spirit? Tower moment. I do feel like I said, you have been feeling alone because the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, and this is the five. This is basically the same card. Strength. I do feel like you are having to trust this sudden change, and five represents change. Five of Pentacles. You have been really contemplating this decision for a while. I wonder what this is. Ace of Wands, Strength. Yeah, this is I do feel like this is like a spiritual spark, that does have to do, that is igniting your spirit and giving you the energy to step into this very secure, and maybe you don't see this yet, or this is like maybe you took a back seat to something to make a choice to have more security, but like something to do with your following a new passion, a spiritually led passion, that you've always been wanting to do. And it's going to bring you the security that you have been looking for. This is something that really makes you feel happy. You feel very confident in this decision, in this journey. And at least that's what the space you're stepping into. Spirit, please. Or maybe also it could be for some of you, something that you decided. Like you feel very secure in your decision and your ambitions to make this change. Like you finally got it. Like you had to trust and go through this, like, okay, accepting the change needs to happen. Like, I don't know what this is about to look like, but got the flashlight there. But there is some beauty. I definitely feel like a move happening probably as well. A move just because of the city background. And the city background here, you could be leaving somewhere that is more gloomy and rainy, and you're like wanting to be in more sunshine. That can also be for some of you. Spirit, tell me about this next message. Death, serendipity. What messages are coming through for the Pisces collective? What changes are happening? Please give us the best guidance, Spirit. One more. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been holding on to something. Holding on, maybe like holding on to your emotions or saving. Yeah, these are good ass cards. I'm sorry. It just goes with the luck. I think you're embracing this death and rebirth process, or you had to trust that. So I just feel like this is probably some past energy, some past shadow work that has been happening at the beginning of the eclipse. And more so, you're just like in this, oh, I'm about to focus on my root chakra. I'm about to focus on my foundation. I need to level up my spirituality, let some shit go, and not be so possessive. And I also feel like not giving your emotions away to people. The King of Cups talks about emotional stability, being very emotionally intelligent and being an empath, but also not allowing your energy to be taken and your emotions to be taken for granted. Also, very balanced with your emotions. Or I think this is what you learned from this shadow work is like you need to have a strong emotional balanced energy in order to step into this new gift that's coming for you. It could be a spiritual gift or a gift from the divine. And I just, something about all indecision about all aspects, trusting your intuition. um what else am I picking up from this? Being patient with yourself too. Being patient, being more patient, meditating more. Some of you could be really stepping up your meditation at this time, or you knew that like that's what you needed to do during this process, because like I said, it could have been really, really hard, especially for Pisces placements. Also, Pisces and Saturn return is in Pisces, y'all. What else, Spirit? What else about this higher power, Spirit? What is coming through for this higher power, this indecision? One more. Again, death and rebirth. Ten of Cups. Queen of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, these cards are so good. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. More rest. I think there's a breakthrough. There's truth. This is also like your subconscious. So this is something that you're wanting or thinking. It's happening. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're more less emotions, more clarity. Okay. So there is some truth. There's a breakthrough. Higher power and decision. Let me get this message in, y'all. Power and decision. Death and rebirth. So the death and rebirth is an internal transformation. This is an internal transformation that's happening. I think also it's like, is this really happening? With the indecision, is this really happening for me? You know, the more positive things in your life are needing to be focused on right now, like the positive things that could be coming in instead of like this lack, the positive aspects of this new move, this transformation, this new venture that is going to bring you happiness because it makes you happy. You're not probably used to this happening for you. Falling more in love, and you could be doing something with counseling or healing, something that brings you fulfillment. That can also be a decision of how you're going to bring this business, this new higher calling, into fruition. Something about working on something that has to do with art, creativity, and counseling, intuitive counseling. I don't know. I keep hearing intuitive art counseling. I don't know. That could be for some of y'all. That's where you really want to be. You really want to be here. No shoes off. Being in your weird energy. You want to make money doing this. This is where you're making this move. Something about your empath, being an empath, making you happy. Choosing to be led with what your heart is telling you instead of what you're going to be losing or walking away from. This looks good. This is good. So I just feel like my final message here, let's get a final message. Final message, Spirit, final message. Oh, yeah. You're building some, you don't even see it. You are building, you're building, rebuilding something from being like, I do feel like left or abandoned. This could be a family situation as well, where you didn't feel seen in your family, and your whole foundation is going to change because you're rebuilding something for your happiness. You're walking away from shit that just feels really hard. Yeah. Magician, justice, the world. Yep, traveling, moving. This is so good. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Birthing a new creation, something about being online, maybe. Mm. Oh, I can't show that on camera, but yes, something about being online. And maybe pregnancy, who knows? I love this energy. That is all I have for you. I hope this helps the collective out, coming out of this eclipse energy, going into this new eclipse that's coming, this retrograde, Saturn being in Pisces, Venus in Pisces, Mars in Pisces. Yeah. If you resonate with my energy, please like or subscribe, leave a comment. Bye.